excited to share something super magical with you today. We are introducing a new Christmas storybook. Now, it will be downloadable in full starting Christmas Day when we are finally done releasing it to you, but only until New Year's Day. Get it while it's hot, people. Starting right now, we're unveiling it exclusively to you over the next about 4 weeks until the big day. Today, our narrator is Momo. Oh, she's adorable. I love her. Oh, I want to squeeze her cheeks. You'll want to pay attention because we've got a few surprise narrators along the way. You never know who will be popping in. You'll also want to follow along because we might even play a couple of games. I love games. Do you love games? I love games. But even better, you might even win some real prizes. Plus, we have an original soundtrack. Yes, you heard it. An original soundtrack to keep things festive and fun. Make sure you stay tuned each week. Join in on the adventure and let's light up the holiday season together. Now, we proudly present our instant classic Christmas storybook, Fizzle and Spark, The Brightest Light. Chapter 1, Make the Season Bright. Momo?
The winter of 2023 started like many others for Miss Green. With quiet worry and careful counting of pennies, Miss Green sat at her kitchen table, a stack of unpaid bills before her, trying to figure out how to make Christmas happen for her children. For years now, she's relied on the kindness of local charities to help put presents under the tree. Each year, that weight of dependence pressed heavier on her heart. Once she'd been different, confident, successful, but life had other plans, and a series of setbacks had slowly dimmed her light. Her children couldn't remember the last time they'd seen real pride in their mother's eyes. That sparkle of self-worth had faded so gradually they barely remembered it existed. But there was one thing that hadn't changed about Miss Green: her love for Christmas. It had always meant more to her than just gifts and lights. The true spirit of Christmas, as her mother once taught her, was about giving selflessly. When Miss Green was a little girl, her mother would take her to the church every December to pick a star off the giving tree. Each star represented a family in need, with their stories written on them. Families facing medical crisis, struggling to make ends meet, or just simply trying to provide a special Christmas for their children. Every year they would choose a family, and Miss Green would help her mother fulfill the wish lists from that star. They'd pick out the specific gifts, wrap them up, and place them in a big bag. It wasn't a shiny red sack, just a large black garbage bag, honestly. But to Miss Green, it might as well have been magic. On Christmas Eve, they'd sneak up to the door or the family's porch, drop the bag, ring the doorbell, and watch from afar, waiting to see the family's expressions of surprise and joy. And the family opened their door. They never revealed who they were. They wanted to feel like pure magic, a reminder that there is kindness in the world. It was a tradition that shaped her morals and her view of Christmas. Miss Green always dreamed of sharing this magic with her own children, but in recent years, with her own struggles, she could barely keep food on the table for Christmas. She leaned on the generosity of local charities to help make the holiday special for her children. It was a bitter pill to swallow. After having once been on the other side, giving selflessly, she used to be on top, and now she had fallen so far, struggling to get back up. Despite everything, the Christmas spirit was still inside her, burning quietly, waiting for a chance to shine again. One crisp November evening, a neighbor's Facebook post caught Miss Green's attention. It was a simple idea. Wouldn't it be magical if we all put luminaries along the street on Christmas Eve to light the way for Santa? Miss Green thought it was beautiful, replying to the post to praise the idea. The next day, The Nero posted again. Another comment: if someone has time, this will be a great way to raise money and get the community involved. Miss Green couldn't shake this vision of Leonardo's streets glowing with welcome. Though she was unsure at first, something inside her sparked, "I can do this," she thought, and within a week she evaluated the opportunity, developed a plan, and started putting it all together. For the first time in years, she felt a flicker of possibility. But even more important, this was something that she could do with her kids to show them that the magic of Christmas truly exists. At the North Pole, Santa Claus watched over the world through his magical snow globe, a special globe that glowed whenever the spirit of Christmas flickered strongly in someone's heart. Well, one cool night, it began to grow brighter than usual, catching Santa's attention when a flash of light, stronger than he'd ever seen, it nearly blinded him. "Well, what is going on here?" said Santa, blinking away the brightness. As the snow globe finally came to focus, the light amplified the surrounding snow cluster. He saw something he had not seen in quite some time. There, in a small town, a mother sat at her kitchen table, her eyes filled with a sparkle that could only be described as magic, a rare kind of magic, fueled by an extraordinary level of Christmas spirit. The intensity of that sparkle was so great that it seemed too much for her eyes alone, almost as if it started to come out of her ears as well. Santa smiled, stroking his beard thoughtfully. He turned to his trusted elves, Fizzle and Spark, members of his special spirit squad. "Look here, my friends," Santa said, gesturing to the snow globe. "It seems we have someone in Leonardo with enough Christmas spirit to light up the entire town. Her spirit is infectious, and I believe she's going to have quite a task ahead of her. I like what she's doing, but I think she might need a little bit of extra help to carry it through. Do you think you two can lend her a hand with her plan to light the runway of my arrival on Christmas Eve?" Well, Fizzle nodded with determination, her eyes already twinkling with purpose. Spark, bouncing on her toes, clapped her hands in excitement. "We'll make sure her light grows, Santa. We'll help her make it magical." Santa chuckled warmly. "That's what I like to hear. Go now, and remember, sometimes the smallest sparks create the greatest flames." With that, Fizzle and Spark set off to determine to help Miss Green in any way that they could. Fizzle threw glitter into the air, disappearing into thin air as if it fell gently like a soft snowfall. Back in Leonardo, about 10 days out from the big day, Christmas Eve 2023, Fizzle and Spark finally revealed themselves. They appeared to the Green family one evening, explaining that they were Christmas elves, dispatched by Santa to assist with the final preparations. Their magic would help ensure every luminary was perfectly placed, every bag glowing with special brightness, and that the magic Santa saw in Miss Green would spread across the town, like a sparkly cloud filled with magic and cheer.
Hi, I'm Fizzle, your holiday guide, here to make sure the lights are wide. Operation Illuminardo's the name. We're lighting up streets for Santa's game. Spark's by my side, she's my best elf friend. We're bringing the glow that never ends. Starting December, keep an eye out wide for the shenanigans we've got to hide. It's a glowing time of year, everyone's in festive cheer. Order lights and keep them bright, let's make the season come to life. It's a glowing time of year, everyone's in festive cheer. Order lights and keep them bright, let's make the season come to life. Strings of twinkle stars in our hands, together we illuminate the lands. Mischief hidden in each spark we cast, making memories that will last. Time to get ready, luminaries in hand, let's light up the streets and brighten the land. So order your lights, get ready to cheer. Operation Illuminardo, spreading cheer. It's a glowing time of year. Everyone's in festive cheer. Order lights and keep them bright. Let's make the season come to life. Luminaries in hand, let's light up the streets and brighten the land. So order your lights, get ready to cheer. Operation Illuminardo, spreading cheer. It's a glowing time of year. Everyone's in festive cheer. Order lights and keep them bright. Let's make the season come to life.